Hi, beautiful being, you who's watching. Oh my goodness, I feel opened up. Just finished some breath work and movement because today is the beginning of my path of true aliveness and living in alignment with that which brings me aliveness. One of the things that really brings me aliveness is being willing and able and vulnerable enough to show up and be seen, even in times when maybe I don't really feel like I want to be seen. Like there's the story that oh, well, I have a pimple, my skin's not perfect. All these things that women, I think a lot of us women maybe can relate to this. Maybe you brothers too, maybe sisters and brothers can relate to this a little, can you? To sometimes thinking about being aware of a voice in the head that is constantly self-criticizing, especially when it comes to looks. It's like really superficial and shallow, and it just has all these limiting stories like, oh, if I don't look like that, then I'm not good enough. It's also this thing of comparison energy, you know? But the path of aliveness is all about letting go of comparison and only dropping in deeper into the beautiful, unique me or you. The path of aliveness is not about thinking we need to be anything other than our beautiful, unique self and grounded in this energy that is me, that is you. I've started a Skool community, and it is called the Path of Aliveness. And it is a path because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Because even when we think we've gotten there, there's going to be another big mountain. So this path is endless, and it's a path of aliveness. And it's a path of remembering that eternal aliveness that is really who we are if we are willing to daily connect to that space that is beyond this physical body, beyond the senses, beyond the mind, and to connect to that unity consciousness, to this unity consciousness that's here right now. And I find it to be very helpful to utilize my breath and this physical body, breath and movement and sound even, to really open up to seeing and feeling and sitting and really having that unity consciousness be felt in my cells, in my organs, in my brain. So it's there's quite a lot of beauty in breath, sound, and movement daily practices. And that's something that I want to support people with that join my Skool community. I want to be kind of vulnerable now and say, I don't have any members because I just started it yesterday. And I also am not necessarily going to plan to promote it crazy now in the beginning. I'm going slow with it. This is a slow start with it, and I'm giving myself, let's see how long. Well, I'm giving myself some time to slowly warm up having the Skool community and just feeling it and really being in it myself. Really bringing that which I want to bring to anyone who joins to myself in a much more deeper way than I ever have before. So right now, I just want you to know that there's a kind of a unique opportunity available here for anyone who's genuinely been maybe wanting to connect more with me. It's a very intimate space right now because it's just me in there. I'm all alone in there, and I love being alone. I love my own company. And if you join my Skool community, the Path of Aliveness, today, then it will just be you and me, nobody else. So we can create and do anything we want, basically. Well, that's not really true. I'm not going to do anything that anyone wants, but I can have more time for you is what I'm trying to say. More time, more presence, and we can deepen in our connection, and we can start to be like accountability buddies for each other, or we can also be I can be someone that supports you to implement new habits into your daily life, and I can be your accountability buddy as well. And you can also be someone that, tells me, what kind of content do you think, or do you need? What kind of content do you want? I can cater my content and my videos specifically to you. And my themes, the themes that I share on, it can be specifically for you. Like, for example, if there's a specific result that you're seeking in your life, or if there's some area of your life where you're still inquiring or self-reflecting and you're just curious about my perspective on that, then you can share that with me and I can make content reflecting on that exact thing. And I will be sharing from my own personal lived story, very kind of unfiltered, raw, and very vulnerable. I'm Yeah, I'm not going to hold back in the Path of Aliveness community, but I am going slowly right now. It's not a sign that I'm holding back. It's a sign that I'm slowly entering the space, kind of like a feminine being, slowly, like a kitten, slowly. And then maybe I leave again, and then I come back. So there's going to be like courses in there, and there's going to be just content that is me sharing what I do for aliveness, and also live. This is actually the biggest piece of becoming a member of my Skool community, the Path of Aliveness. The biggest thing that you're getting for your membership fee, which is $22 or $222 for a year, for a whole year. But the biggest thing you're getting is actually a weekly Zoom call with me. And we would really, if it's just me and you and a few other people, if it's just like a small group, I would really do my best to cater so that everyone who's in Skool can actually join it live, And if everyone can't join it live, then we would try to find a time that works for everyone. Because I really see the potency in sitting together in live, and getting clear on all that which is blocking us from aliveness. What is holding you back from living a life fully alive? And why are you not doing that which brings you aliveness every day? But I'm also here to say that aliveness and this path is also about shadow work and about facing our darkness. And so in these Zoom calls, we will sometimes be exploring these places inside of us that we normally want to hide or get away from, or that we judge, or that we want to literally push away from ourselves, even though it's an aspect of ourselves. But the thing is, pushing away an aspect of self and exiling it is actually what creates different very destructive habits. That's what causes addiction. It's a lack of connection and love and compassion towards all aspects of self. Because we want to have a happy, joyful, loving family. And there might be some parts of us that we don't want to sit with or feel. But it's very important that we do, because if we don't feel it, how can we really heal it? And how can we really be whole and complete with ourselves? And being whole and complete is very important, because that's integrity. And that's how we can have better relationships. I'm also going to be sharing on fitness and things like that. Core work, like how to get six-pack abs, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got six-pack abs just yet. I'm a little bit out of shape right now, but I'm getting back to it. And I will be sharing my own exercise routines that are super simple, not over-exaggerated. It's nothing fancy, but it gives result if you do it. I will also share the other hacks that I have that gives result when you actually implement them, versus just think about them and think, oh, that's a nice idea, but when you actually do them. And like I said, accountability is so important. I will be holding you accountable. I will be checking in, things like that. Okay, and there will also be optional one-on-one coaching available for a discounted price for those who are members. In fact, I will only be doing and offering coaching to those who are in my membership, because that's how I know that you're sort of committed, you know, and that's important for me. Otherwise, it's just a waste of my time. I don't care if people pay me money to be with me, if they're not willing to do the work to improve their life or transform their life, really, or to simply just inquire about the true, perfect peace and reality that's here right now, and just simply be a more loving, harmonious human being. If they're not willing to look at what might be restricting that right now, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to work with them. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say today for this video. I feel a little bit funny sharing all this, but I'm just going to share it. No pressure at all. No pressure at all to join, but I'm just saying, if you do join, it means the world to me. If anything, it's just like you giving your vote to that you appreciate my content and what I share, and that you want to see more of it, and that you want to connect deeper with the essence and the energy that is what I'm bringing. And like I said, if you join and you're the first member, then I want you to know that we can like really go and dive into things that you want to dive into. So yeah, and we could even start like you know, like another ongoing like chat thread between just you and me that's not on Skool, but that's like on WhatsApp or something, so we can actually be like friends. And I would feel deeply touched and moved if you would like to also obviously support me in that financial way with that contribution of $22. But I would also be giving back far more energy and love and presence than the $22. But it doesn't matter. It's just all energy and frequency being exchanged. That's why I love the exchange piece, because I do feel like the giving and the receiving is important, and it's just creating balance, you know? So yeah, excited for whoever it will be. Oh my gosh, will it be a woman? Will it be a man? I'm excited. Okay, now remember, if you want to see more of the content here on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't, and please comment down below if you have any questions about the Skool community. Yes, comment down below. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Have a beautiful day.